Do you want to stay alive longer? Do you want to never die again? I'm about to drop you with the best tips and tricks in Black Ops 4 to do just that. To go ham, to see your enemies before they see you, to win more gunfights, to go hard in the paint. These Black Ops 4 tips and tricks I'm about to drop on you will have you feeling invincible, unstoppable, dominating your opponents, destroying your enemies. This is the video you've been waiting for, player, because it's time to take your game to the next level. Professional Call of Duty tips and tricks to get out here to slap these nerds and flush these turds. I hope you're ready. I hope you got your notepads out, players, because it's time to go to school. Professor Dean is in the building and class is in session. Dean Zone. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Jimmy Dean again. If this is your first time to my channel, welcome to the Dean Zone. But if you are one of my subscribers, or you've been here before, welcome back. And let's go, boys. I got a gameplay for you, mixed in with the best Black Ops 4 tips and tricks that you will need to succeed, to live longer, to go hard in the paint. But before I do all that, you know what time it is, don't you?
It's time to turn the heat on these boys, cause I'm about to blaze.
And you know what happens when I drop my first enemy? You know I gotta get out here.
Drop that beat.
You think you can do this to me?
I gotta drop the beat on these boys. Let's go, players. Get your notepads ready. Get your pen and paper, whatever you need to do, write it down, jot it down, take screenshots, record it, I don't know, but whatever it is, you need to memorize this. Put it into full effect.
It's his head I'm after.
Tip number 1. The most important thing to staying alive and getting kills in Black Ops 4 is the minimap. Now look here in the minimap. You see all my teammates over there to the right? Now watch the minimap. It's going to literally tell you where your enemies are. You want to look for the dark spaces in the map, the places where no one else is. That is where you will always find your enemies, flat out. So stick to the outsides of the map. You got to stay on the outsides. You got to stick to the boundaries, players. Stay out of the middle of the zone, because if you go in the middle of the lane, it's going to be hack-a-shack. You will get fouled. You will get taken off your grind and knocked off your streaks. Get to the outside of the map, dominate these boys. And I constantly watch the mini-map all the time. I glance back and forth from the mini-map to the screen, mini-map to the screen at all times. And I stay away from my teammates. I want them empty spaces on the map.
That's left people for fun.
Because that's where you get out here and slap these boys. That's where you're going to catch your enemies slipping.
Get over here.
You have to flank and spank. Flank and spank, player. Get around them, come from the behind, they won't see you coming, and you murder these boys. And then you slap on this class setup I'm using too. You're a silent, deadly killing machine. With that acoustic sensor, you will see them and hear them coming from a mile away, and they'll never know where you're coming from. Now look, as you see me, I rotate back and forth, away from my teammates, watching the mini-map at all times.
You think I was coming in soft?
You feel me? I ain't done. Now look, I'm constantly watching the minimap. I'm flanking back and forth. I'm not going into the middle of the map because I'm expecting my enemy team to spawn in all these dead points. I know sometimes it feel like they spawn on top of you, but it's true. It's actually not true. If you watch the kill feed, if you notice your teammates are getting kills and you heading towards them empty spots on the map, best believe the enemy team will appear there. That's where they'll spawn. That's how you get caught slipping in your pivot. You feel me? But you can also watch the minimap and see if your teammates are not dying and they holding down the fort, or if they getting murdered, they spawning by you. You got to get up out of there. The minimap will tell you everything. It's like having a crystal ball in Call of Duty. A lot of people don't pay the minimap enough attention. It's one of the most vital keys to success. Especially if you're trying to stay alive, especially if you're trying to get the highest streaks in the game, or just go on a killing spree yourself. Always stay on the outside of the map. Look, they never see you coming. I play smart, players. You see how I use the wall? I try to funnel myself. That's it. It's like head glitching. But I use walls. I use cars. Whatever they give you in this game where you can have an advantage, especially in gunfights. Because in a lot of gunfights, you want to get your strafe on. You got to slide left and right. You got to shake and bake on these boys so you are not an easy target. That's how you win these gunfights. You feel me? And after you go hard in the paint and you keep flanking, once you master that mini-map player, I'm telling you, you will live longer. And you will get to the point where you will never die again. You feel me? Let's go. Turn up on them.
Who's the master?
Now you see how I use that double head glitch? I use his head glitch and mine combined to get that kill, man. It's about playing smarter. I stick and move. I got a groove out here.
He wasn't ready.
That's another tip and trick. Get in, get your kills, and get up out of there. If the block starts getting hot and they all know where you're at and they coming, get your kills and get out of there. You ain't got to get completely out of the zone, but you got to move.
Perfect.
You don't want to be a statue. Keep it pushing. Constantly watching the mini-map so you know when to push and when to fall back.
My style is impetuous.
And they'll never catch you slipping on your pimping. Now look, you see me. I'm constantly watching that mini-map. I need to know when to go left or right. I need to get away. I need to get away from my teammates at all costs, because your teammates, I'm telling you this right now, if you do not know this, your teammates will always get you killed. Never depend on your teammates. I don't care if you're playing in a party with your friends or you running dolo solo. Never depend on anybody else in the game to keep you alive. You gotta do that for yourself, and it starts with the mini-map, player.
Fatality.
And sticking to the outsides of the map. It's called playing smart, playing tactfully. You gotta outsmart your opponents. If not, player.
Damn, Daniel. On fire.
You see, I'm on fire. I'm on the ruthless. And you know I love it when the game calls me ruthless. But real talk, man, if you don't play smarter, if you ain't out here playing harder, player, you just gonna end up on that wrong side of that kill feed, and that's not where you want to be. You see me flanking?
I'm tired of your presence.
Ooh, and spanking. And you know I love it when they run up on your boy. Run up and get done up. This is
What again? I dare you. I double dare you.
the Dean Zone. Now seriously.
I'm the man up in this beat.
Also, when it comes to playing this game and staying alive longer, you cannot constantly rush around the map. I'm sorry you might not want to hear that, but you gotta pick and choose your battles. Your boy, you know me, I crush. I use a crush playstyle.
And I shout, smoke it. Little twin.
Ooh, as I'm on the 20 piece, I crush. I camp to rush. I rush to camp.
He needs some milk.
I move when I'm supposed to move. But sometimes, players, you gotta slow down. You gotta assess the situation. You gotta read that mini map and decide if you want to go left or right.
Because they are not on my level.
And in this game right here, you're not killing 3, 4, 5 people all the time. So you gotta pick and choose your battles. That's when you gonna know when to push, when to pull. That's when that mini map comes in effect too. You don't just want to run up in there. Because when you do, you better make sure you go win that gunfight at all times. That's what it's about. And speaking of gunfights, you do not challenge every gunfight. You only challenge the ones that you know you're going to win. You know you're going to win. You got the upper advantage. You shooting first. You getting there straight on that sliding left and right, and you will dominate these boys.
I will slap you, man. I will slap the hell out of you. You don't play with me.
Sometimes you might not get outgunned, but you will get outmanned. You feel me? As I just picked up the Bruto medal. Let's go, boys. I'm getting close. Now look, when I jumped into this game, man, I was like, you know what? It's about time for the boy to get out here and drop another nuke. Now, in Treyarch games, I usually do not go for nukes. I go for high kill games. I'm a score streak assassin. I assassinate my enemies. I hate the fact that there's no actual nuke you can drop in. But sometimes, man, you just got to get out here and play perfect. Just do what you got to do. Go hard on them. Flank and spank.
You keep messing with me. I'm dangerous. I'm scared of myself.
This is it, man. This is what you need to do. Seriously, watch your boy. Watch the gameplay.
Say something else. Say something else, no.
This is it. I am not dying. I am dominating my opponents. I'm rolling through my score streaks. Now, even if you can't get out here and get the nuke, if you can't use these class tips, these tips and tricks I'm giving you right now to get out here and get any score streak you want in the game, come on, player. Maybe you should go play Mario Kart or something, man.
No.
It's a first-person shooter. Survival of the fittest. Only the baddest man will win. And when they run up on you, run up and get done up. We getting close to that nuke, boys. Hold on, wait, run that back. Was that it? Was that it? Nuclear! The proof is in the gameplay, man. I'm giving you the tips and tricks. I'm giving you the gameplay, finessing it, showing you how it should be done. It couldn't be no more easier if I put you a manual and sent it to you, shipped it overnight. Federal Express, however quick you want to get it right now is where you getting it, so soak it up, player, drink it up, drink the Kool-Aid, believe in it.
Unstoppable.
You know I love it when a game tells me I'm unstoppable. Don't you want the game to tell you that?
And you will respect my authority.
Cause they will have to respect it. They will have to respect it, player. The grind is real. The grind is real and I'm out here to get killed. So you let me know in the comment section, man. Do you want to get killed or you want to die?
For I am the great Cornholio.
You want to live forever or you want to go down in flames? I want the enemy team to know my name. And it is the Dean of Me, the Kill Feed King, destroying these noobs.
Are you done? Are you done?
Come on, man. The game is about to get nasty. Real talk. And this class that I'm using, oh, bro, man, my last video, I just made a class up on this gun. I showed you at the very beginning. It's nasty. I had to tweak it, though.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Woo! I got rid of that grip, and I put on FMJ. Because a lot of these dudes be running out here with that body armor.
No.
Oh, speaking of which, your boy just got body.
No.
Player, I was going hard in the paint on these boys. I was out here perfect. I was out here flawless, 55-0, destroying these noobs. Dropped the nuke on these boys. Was feeling unstoppable. But I ain't gonna stop my grind. That's definitely not gonna stop my shine, because I'm still gonna murder me a noob. Let's go.
I'm just ferocious. I want your heart.
I ain't done. Turn up season.
I want to eat his children.
Ooh, let's go, players. But real talk, man. Use them tips and tricks, man. Stick to the outsides of the map. Watch the mini-map. Glance at the mini-map. You want to glance at it every 10 to 15 seconds. You want to make sure you're on your P's and Q's.
Oh my God! I killed Kitty! You bastard!
So you don't get caught off guard, so you don't get caught slipping.
No.
And slow down. Run up and get done up. Because if you keep rushing around and running up on these boys, you will get done up too. So slow your roll.
Get over here!
Pick and choose when to push, when to fall back.
And I will destroy any man who tries to take what I got.
Read the kill feed. It's right in front of you, player.
It's his head I'm after.
It is free 99. And if it's free 99, it's free 99. All the information you need is right there on the screen at all times. Use it and abuse it.
Hide your kids. Hide your wife.
Don't get caught slipping in your pimping. Step up. It's free. Come on, man. Don't get no better than that. The game is actually telling you what to do.
They had your husband because they raping everybody out here.
It's telling you where your enemies are, where your teammates are dying, which way they coming, and which way you should go.
My defense is impregnable.
It's in the game for a reason. You feel me? Be smarter, player.
You want to play right? Huh? Okay.
Don't play yourself. Play the game. Play the game the way the game is supposed to be played. And at the end of the day, you will get out here and blaze these boys. Now this is the Dean Zone, aka the Mean Zone. Nuclear Dean, the nuke of mean. Your boy was looking so nasty. And were you not entertained? Were you not entertained? Now smash that like button for your boy, cause you too will be unstoppable. I'm out, y'all, man. Peace, love, and hair grease. One. Unstoppable. The game told me I was unstoppable. That's more than ruthless. Unstoppable!